Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into an incredible important topic: how to use negative emotions as your personal compass to guide you towards emotional alignment and a fulfilling life. Negative emotions often get a bad reputation, but what if I told you they could be your best friends in disguise? Stay tuned to find out how. Now, I recently came across a powerful idea that completely changed the way I look at negative emotions, and this is heavily inspired by Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks. Definitely check them out on YouTube. So many videos. It's all about recognizing that these emotions are signals indicating that something in our thoughts, beliefs, or actions is out of sync or out of alignment with our true selves. So let's break it down. The first important thing is understanding negative emotions. So, first, let's understand why we feel negative emotions. Generally, there are two primary reasons. One, our thoughts, beliefs, or judgments are not aligned with our life's purpose. There's no connection. Or two, our actions, plans, and the people that we interact with or surroundings, environment, are inappropriate for us. These misalignments create a disconnect, which leads to feelings of discomfort and negativity. And the more that you are aware, the more woke you are and alert to this, the better that you can change it, that you can modify it, you can calibrate and flip the switch. Now, when you're feeling bad or any negative low level vibration, you want to ask yourself these two questions. Ready? Write it down. One, what am I thinking or believing in order to feel this way, right? What was it that caused me to feel this way? You don't just feel like that for no reason, right? There's something that happened. It could have been an action again. It could have been a an environment thing. Could have been an association to a specific environment that triggered you. Could have been something someone said or internally. And question number two is, what am I doing in order to feel this way? Right? These questions help you identify the root cause of your negative emotions. Again, whether it's a thought pattern or an external factor, it's usually one or the other, internal or external. Now, once you identify the cause, there's two solutions. Number one is you can change your thought or belief, which is usually the route people don't go. A lot of people or subconscious mind is not as receptive to change. Or number two is change your action or surrounding. It's a little easier to do number two, but both solutions are valid and can bring you both in terms of like spiritually, emotionally, back into emotional alignment. Now let's look at some practical examples, right? So there's a case study. Imagine you're working on a project, right? That once excited you, but now feels draining. You have two options. You can either change your perspective about the project, or or you can change the aspects of the project that don't feel right, or even abandon it altogether. Either or. Both approaches can help you feel aligned again. It's pretty simple. If maybe let's say you could be living in an area that, and this is my example, right? So I was living in an area where I wasn't really happy and satisfied, and at first I said, well, logically I couldn't change it. So what I would do is I would surround myself with healthier environments, and then I would change my perspective about it. I would say, well, you know what? I'm grateful. At least I have a roof over my head. At least I have access to, food, right? Food supply and water and, daylight, the sun. I still can see the sun and stuff like that. So, like, that kind of helped. And then eventually it went to change the external, like, change the aspects, right? So, like, now it's like, okay, I moved to a better environment, and it's like, it works and you're in flow. The most important thing is staying in flow. Now here's some practical tips. So some practical tips is right changing thoughts, beliefs. Practice mindfulness to become aware of your thought patterns. You want to use positive affirmations to reframe those negative beliefs, because if you stick into those negative beliefs, it's going to go down this downward spiral, which is going to cause a high energy of low level vibration. Try mindful reframing to view situations from a different perspective. Put yourself in another person's shoes, right? Somebody else would see what you're seeing as treasure and gold. So you can do the same thing, even if it's temporary and you know what your aim is, right? Changing actions and surroundings. You can take small actionable steps towards changing what feels off. What's that disconnect? Where is it coming from? Create a supportive environment that nurtures your well-being. This is very important. Very important. Community is key, and of course, as you guys know, I do have the Mindset Mastery community, which is in the link below. It is free. Join now. And last but not least, set boundaries to protect your emotional health. Boundaries are so healthy. Like, yeah, you can say no. It's okay. So what? People that stick around you or anything because they love you, and boundaries are very healthy. They are. You have boundaries for a reason. There's a reason you don't want just don't want to. Like that's it. Remember, anything that brings you relief is beneficial for both you spiritually and physically, and it allows you to be in alignment. And at the end of the day, you know, we want to be in that inner being prosperity where we are in the plus sign of the spectrum, positive, uplifting, high vibration, full of love, appreciation. And that's what we are meant to be for the long term, not in the low level vibration, not disregarding them, but the idea and the goal is to be at a dominant with the positive and the upward high vibration. That is the key. Now, to wrap this up, think of negative emotions as helpful indicators, pointing out thought patterns, beliefs, or actions that need adjustment. By addressing these areas, you can realign with your true self and live a more fulfilling life. So, next time that you feel negative emotion, do not shy away from it. Instead, use it as a guide to make necessary changes. Very important. I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. How have you used your emotions as a guide? Please share in the comments below. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Remember, you do have the power to turn negative emotions into your personal guidance, to your personal compass. Keep growing and stay aligned. Much love.